Alright, Cassiopeia, what you got? Duh, it's me. I take it the Ortega handed over the star badge to you then? Indeed he did. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rukba squad is good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Dar. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Not all that long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about the reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Appreciate that. And now we can use even more TMs. Alright, and Cassiopeia herself, or you, Penny, will be here. Here I am. Oh. Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? No. I think it likes you. I think they like you. Anyhow. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention to when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star was the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Thanks. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Dar. Alright. If you say so. Also, hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Violet. We just dealt with Ortega, alas. And now, let's see, where shall we head next? Let's see, take a look at the map. I suppose... Which ones have we yet to deal with? Just these three, huh? Well... We're down to the final three. Well, for now, I say we head back to school and get some lessons, so let's do that. And here we are taking class with Miss Dendra once more. Another day, another round of battle studios. Let's get right to it. I hope you have auto battles a shot. You gave auto battles a shot, rather, like we talked about last class. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? I sure hope so, cause it's a pop quiz time! To create TMs, you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Anyone remember what that is? LP? Looks like you're already a TM machine bro, new kid. The correct answer is Leak Points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at the TM machine to get LP. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking? Or something like that. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that, got it? Yeah, I'm definitely not getting LP illegally from a certain individual that starts with the letter C. Anyway, you can also add DMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need Pokemon materials. And if you want to get a hold of lots of materials, you'll have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some more hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're never gonna have the time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I feel like I've changed Miss Dendra's voice over the course of this series. Anyhow, let's take another class. Let's take Art 5. Yes. Alright. Let's get into it. Now then. Ooh, pretty sculpture. Hello, class. It is I, Hassel, yet again. First, allow me to apologize for losing my composure during our last class. I was so touched by Brassia's story that I simply couldn't contain my emotions. I'm sorry for making such a scene. I certainly got a very stern talking to from Miss Time after that class. Yes. Anyway, let us shift gears and dive into the material for today's class. Now, have any of you heard of the 10 sites of Paldea? As the name would imply, there are 10 sites in Paldea that are considered particularly beautiful. Among them, I would say that the Grand Olive Orchard is likely the most accessible. You can see the field after field of olive trees from the hill on the way to Kotondo. 2 waterfalls are also counted among these 10 sites, Fury Falls and Castle Royal Falls. Then there's the peak of Glaciado Mountain, known as Paldea's highest peak. There's another cliff on Glaciado's mountain that's named after its rather unique shape. So, let me ask you, students, what is the name of the 3-pronged cliff on Glaciado Mountain? No need to grasp at straws. I want to say grass? Was I right? Oh, I was right. Exactly. It looks like a hand taking hold of something, doesn't it, Da? The 3-pronged cliff on Glaciado Mountain is in fact known as Glaciado's Grasp. Though its shape is far too stubby to be that of a human hand, I imagine someone thought it looked like a Pokemon hand grabbing something. There's also the mountains in Area 3 of the East Province, where you can get a good look at Laventia. It's particularly gorgeous at night. In fact, the view is so brilliant, it is known as the Million-Volt Skyline. I hear it's quite a hot spot for dates, and deservedly so for having such a romantic view. I imagine it's, what do the kids say these days, a very, fleek selfie spot? I suppose. Of course, you may feel that not all 10 sites live up to their grandiose names. How often do we visit some tourist spot only to be disappointed? Not to say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. The important thing is to go yourself and see them with your own 2 eyes. And sometimes a disappointing experience can be worthwhile in its own way. Take a chance. Well, that's it for today's class. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for the lesson. Right, last one. Let's take Helm Ek 5 with Mr. Saguaro. Alright, let's get right into it. Now, if I remember last time, Arlo got caught in the crosshair. Put away your phones. It is time to begin class. While you are outperforming fieldwork with one of your Pokemon walking alongside you, have you ever noticed changes in its coloration? Now, I don't mean that it suddenly becomes a shiny Pokemon or any nonsense like that. I'm speaking of it becoming filthy. Pokemon battle. They get hurt by moves used against them. They get battered by wind and rain. They get covered in sand and mud. They get, in a word, filthy. I have seen many a trainer walking about with adorable little Pokemon without addressing this issue. It is deplorable. Let me ask this question of someone who I am sure will not tolerate such shameful conduct. Ah, yes, Master Daw. What would you do if any of your Pokemon is dirty? Clean it up? Perfectly correct. I knew I could count on you to provide me with such an answer instead of pat their heads. When your Pokemon are dirty, clean them. This is, of course, simply common sense. While you are out having a picnic, you can approach the Pokemon on your team and perform a variety of actions. One such action is putting them through what I would like to call the Pokemon wash. In other words, you are able to clean them up. You start by getting your sponge lathered up with soapy bubbles as you gently and carefully scrub your Pokemon. Once your Pokemon is nice and covered in soapy bubbles, the bubbles will encapsulate the filth. Then you simply wash it away with a spray of water. This will get your Pokemon clean and shining, bright as a Terradul. It is certainly quite a bit of work, but this will also restore HP and cure status conditions. However, some Pokemon may have parts of their bodies that they don't want scrubbed or that they would rather not get wet. Be sure to keep this in mind when cleaning your Pokemon. Now, the most important point that I must mention is that Pokemon like to be dirty. Though I will contradict myself by saying this, please remember that cleaning up Pokemon isn't always the kind thing to do. Interesting. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all a farewell. Very well. Now, I do know that there is an individual who we would like to have a chat with. Let me just get out of this menu. There we go. And it is with Director Clive, so let's head there and have a word. Hi. Ah, thank you for the visit, Master Daw. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? I'll leave their identity to your imagination. But now, lest I forget, there is another matter I would very much like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days? Wait, will this actually change Clive's hairstyle? Let's do... Oh, man. Well, yeah, sure. Isn't he... Actually, what is a pompadour? I think that is what Clive is currently sporting. Let's say... what's a 2-block cut? I'm curious to see that. Oh, is that so? I suppose I have indeed some of the Academy's male students sporting such a style. Could it be, then, that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. We didn't hear that. That is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Master Daw. It was most enlightening. I wonder if you'll actually change the wig. Either way, I suppose it is time to make our way back to the entrance hall and figure out where to go to next. So, on the map, we are here at Glaciado Mountain, and I think what we're going to be doing next is the Path of Legends Casseroya Lake. The search for the False Dragon Titan. The False Dragon Titan, a highly dangerous Pokemon said to lurk in Casseroya Lake, luring other creatures close and then feeding on them. Appearance unknown, but mouth likely large. Use extreme caution. I'm curious what this one will end up looking like, but let's see. I suppose, what is the best path? We could go around... Actually, how do we get there? Oh, I guess we could go into the water, I suppose. I would also like to explore... We pretty much explored everything here, right? No, actually, no, we haven't. So yeah, just like explore like this area. But we'll probably make our way straight to the Titans. So which way is that? Also, hop down here. Grab this item. And then, have we battled you? No, we have not. I am strong. I am strong, and so I battle. Alright. What you got for us, Elizabeth? Ooh, Altaria. Flying dragon type, if I recall. Alright, let's start off with Ice Fang. Super effective, very nice. And down you go. And ooh, level up for Asako. You are strong. It's my team who's strong. Oh! And he ran into a Sneasel right there. I am strong. You are stronger. That is all there is to it, really. Wow, really wants to pick a fight with us, don't you, Sneasel? Let's go with a Dragon Claw. Fury Swipes. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of hits. 3 hits. But not too much damage, fortunately. Again, with Dragon Claw. Ooh, okay, so Steel type is strong against Axie. We'll need to bear that in mind. Okay, pretty good. Let's go ahead and heal you up with a Super Potion. Nice. Okay, and now let's make our way down through this blizzard. Okay, and I do see another item here. Oh. Oh, hi! Oh, you're so cute. You're very, very cute. But we're gonna deal with you with a crunch. Nice, half your health. Lowers your physical defense. Snowscape. But it failed. Okay, finish you off with a Dragon Claw. Nice. And down you go. Sorry, really want that item on you. Okay. Also, where does this path take us? Is this just another route up the mountain? Okay, yeah, that takes us back to Medali. Maybe? That is Medali over there, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. And we have faced you, correct? No, we haven't. Oh, hello. The Academy, what? If you defeat me, I'll tell you the Academy's big secret. And what would that be? Vidal. Ooh, Toxicroak. Ooh. Alright, so you're a poison type, poison fighting. Let's go with Dragon Claw and see how that does. Nice. Pretty good. Toxic. Which makes us poisoned. My guess is they're going to try to use Venoshock next, but we won't let them. Alright. Dragon Claw. And finish you off. Good work, good work, good work, Axie. Oh. Gain experience and get poisoned. Clodser. We'll keep Axie out. Oh. Man, this angle is really not the best. Okay. So, we should be fine, right? It's a water type, I'm guessing. So let's go with Dragon Claw again. Nice. Good damage. Cone Claws. Okay. Raises their physical attack and accuracy, but it will be too late. Let's finish you off with a Dragon Claw. Nice. And down you go. Get some experience. And we're good to go. I lost? Then I guess I got no choice but to spill the beans. Indeed. Also, to save up, let's just use a full restore. Okay, just to save on time. Now then. Oh man, there's so many Pokemon in this area. Well, we are on the lookout for some trainers to contend with. Hello, a backpacker's only weakness. A backpacker's only weakness is steel-type moves. Oh, really? Okay, so you're saying I should bring out Anka. Oh, Leafeon. That's a grass-type evolution of Eevee. So we'll use Ice Fang here. Okay, not very effective because we are an ice type. Nice, good job. Not frozen though. Leech Seed. Okay. So we're gonna fish you off, Leafeon. And down you go. Honestly, a really, really nice design. Ooh, Farigiraf. No, we'll keep out Axie. All right, let's go ahead and use Crunch this time. Super effective. Uses agility. But I think that's a little too late for you. Oh, then again, you're. Oh, okay. So Leech Seed still works. Even if the Pokemon who used it goes down. Interesting. Good to know. Okay. I'll also use Crunch. And down you go. I really love the design of that Pokemon. And there we go. We have defeated the Backpacker. Darn, you saw through my lie. Ah, so you're... Oh. So I shouldn't have brought out Anka. Good to know. Okay. Let's continue to look around. There is an item over here. Grab that. It's a potion. There's also a path this way. So let's see what is over in the distance. Trying to grab this item. There we go. Super potion. Nice. Very nice. And a move. Body slam. Okay. Pretty nice. Okay. Hi, Vikoroth. Let's see. What should we use? Dragon Claw? Nice. Use a slash. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Push you off. And down you go. Too aggressive for their own good. And now, let's head up here, grab this specific item. A revive that I can't use. Okay, super potion. And we'll use a regular potion here. Nice. Now we will head out. Okay. And oh, I do see an item down here, so let's grab that. Heal Ball, very nice. A Wiki Berry. And any trainers in the vicinity? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, we're back at the bridge. And we have you to contend with. Hello. Talk to me. Yeah? Hey, you talk to me. Thanks. Now let's battle. Straight to the point. Hiker Estella? What you got? Ooh, a Whiscash, which is a water ground type, I want to say? Or is it a water electric? Either way, Dragon Claw. Nice. Good damage. Amnesia. This is your special defense. Fortunate for us, we're a physical type user. Nice. What else you got? Oh, that was it. Wow, you're bold. I would say the same thing to you. Hello. I guess you wouldn't have come talk to me if you weren't confident in your battle skills. True that. Very, very true. Oh, ended up in the water when I did not mean to. Oh, are we gonna get like a waterfall type of move from Miraidon after facing the Titan Pokemon? We might. We very might well get that. First, I know we should be able to get up here. There we go. Grab this, a rare candy. Alright. So, I think we need to go this way, right? Netball. And head down this path. Still on the lookout for more trainers to do battle with. But ultimately, we are heading over to visit the new Titan Pokemon. I'll grab that. Oh, a Fairy Terra Shard. Okay. Oh, more of those sushi-looking Pokemon. Okay. And then you, slow bro. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Grab this. Potion. Nice. Oh, another trainer. And a Staraptor. Hello. We've got to synergize. We've got to synergize across all metrics. Let's pivot and take this offline. Whoa. You're discussing business with me because... Yvonne? A Floatzel. So water type. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. Let's go with Dragon Claw. Whirlpool. Caught in a vortex, but that's fine. Not very effective. Dragon Claw. Alright. Okay. Let's go with Dragon Claw again. Agility. Speed rises sharply. Even though they were already faster than us. Okay. Go at it again with Dragon Claw. Ooh. Can you evade us though? Oh, I thought it also raises your evasiveness, but I guess not. Just your speed. Very nice. We have defeated Yvonne. We need to circle back on this. Alright, now is the Staraptor still going to be here? No. Good. You really leverage your core competencies. I need to drill down on improving. Indeed. Indeed. Oh! Hello. It's been a while since we've come across another picnic person. I saw some strange Pokemon around Castle Royal Lake, and they gave me a flash of inspiration. I came up with some great recipes. Please use them to make yourself some tasty sandwiches. Ooh, sushi sandwiches? Now, I know sushi is normally a rice dish, no breads involved. But I figured, why not put sushi in a sandwich? And then you've got bread and rice, twice as tasty. Seeing as how we've run into each other at this nice lake, want to join me for a little break? Sure. And heal up a little bit, which is good. I wonder what makes the lake so relaxing. Well, whatever it is, it looks like you had a nice rest. Well, thank you. Hi, Golduck. Don't really want to contend with you. Oh, wow. Everyone's in the upper 50s, it would appear. Hyper Potion. Alright. Taking a look at... What? What Pokemon is that? It looks so cool. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon like that before. But first, let's take a look around. See if we can spot any items. Okay. sword dance. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, what Pokemon is this? Whoa, it's so cool. Also, hi. Veluzas? We've come across you before. Okay, we're all the same level. Let's see, how should we go about this? Oh, Crunch seems to be super effective, so let's go with that. Nice slash. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay, good damage, good damage. Once again, Crunch. Ooh, Psycho Cut. Interesting. We are slower. Defense does fall. But let's use a Hyper Potion here. Keep us relatively safe. Okay. Nice slash again. What a cool looking Pokemon. But I don't think it's exclusive to this region, Terry. And down you go, Veluza. Righty then, Asher's now level 55, which is nice. And now, wait, where? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, well, I guess hopefully we'll come across them again at some point. But we'll do that next time. And we'll meet the Titan Pokemon next time. I hope to see you all then. Bye.